everyone! We're the Johnson family from Iowa. We're used to finding ways to save because my husband is a full-time seminary student studying to become a pastor, and I stay at home with the kids and run a small daycare. So we're mostly living off of our student loans. So the hip way to save that we're going to tell you about today is rummage saling. And rummage sales are super hip because not only are you saving money, but you're helping a neighbor earn money, and you're also helping the environment, because otherwise all of that stuff would end up in the trash. So if you've tried rummage saling before and you don't like it, or if you've never tried it because you just thought it was a garage full of somebody's junk or something, wait until you try my top 10 tips on ways to rummage sale and you'll find yourself some great deals. I'm going to do a quick overview for you of what this video is all about, so enjoy! Yo, hip to save, let's kick it! Rummage sale lady, I'm rummage sale crazy. Alright, stop! Rummage sale and you'll save. With my top 10, it's not just for the brave. Get in, get yourself something you can, as long as you get there early and have a plan. Get there early to get the best. You'll miss stuff if you take a rest. Don't bring buckets, there's no room for that stroller, or wear them on your back and then you can control her. Know your price ahead of time. Paying more than that, it would be a crime. Head for bigger stuff right away. You can always get clothes, another save, another day. No car seats and clothes, they could be no good. Sanitize everything, I know I would. You sell it when you're done. Get your cash back, don't forget water, a rent, and a good snack. Rummage sale lady, I'm rummage sale crazy. Alright everyone, I'm going to break it down for you now with the top 10 ways to save at rummage sales. Be choosy where you go and plan it out. Don't waste your time or your gas if you're in doubt. The number one complaint that I hear from people who say they don't like rummage sales is that they drive all over the place and they never find anything good. You need to be choosy about where you're going. For instance, since I'm usually in the market for kids things, I will only go to sales that say no more babies, multiple mom sales, things like that. Another thing is to map it out ahead of time. I just go on the computer, I always check Craigslist and our local newspaper for the rummage sale ads, and then I go on to MapQuest, map everything out, and then you won't spend lots of time driving around looking for the sale that you want to hit. Know your price ahead of time. Bring with cash and don't spend an extra dime. As far as a price point, I never pay more than 25% of what retail is. Here's my thought. If a slow cooker is $20 at Target, I can probably find it on clearance and with my coupons for $10 brand new, about half price. So I'm never going to pay more than $5 for a used one at a rummage sale because of clearance deals and coupons. And also a fair word of warning, some people seem to think that their stuff is worth more than other people's stuff is. For instance, I went to a rummage sale where they were selling onesies for $2 for used onesies. As soon as you see something like that, you might as well cut your losses and leave. You're never going to get a good deal there. Versus at another rummage sale, I got this adorable Oshkosh coat for 25 cents. Would I pay $2 for this if I can get this for a quarter? I don't think so. So know your price ahead of time and you can't go wrong. If there's something that's close to your heart, be sure you get there before it starts. Hot items like this train table are going to be gone long before the sale ever starts. Get there early. If there's something you really want, you need to be there before the sale starts to get it. Try not to bring your kids, they'll get in the way, or bring a friend with, it could save the day. I don't know how many of you bring your kids with you grocery shopping, but bringing them to a rummage sale is 1,000 times worse. I do not bring my kids with me to the grocery store, and I do not bring them with to rummage sales. They want everything in sight. They're so busy pulling on you or knocking things over or getting into things that you're not paying attention to what you're looking at. And that's how you end up bringing home clothes that might be missing a button or have a stain because you weren't looking close enough. So leave them at home or bring a friend with, and then you can take turns looking while someone watches the kids. A word of warning about bringing a friend with though, Don't bring a friend who has kids the same ages as you, or if you're both looking for a dining room table, you're going to end up both falling in love with the same thing, and it's going to be very awkward when you try and decide who gets to bring it home. Skip past the clothes, there'll be enough. First, head straight to the big stuff. Odds are there's going to be 10 pairs of 18-month pajamas at the rummage sale, and at every other rummage sale you're hitting that day. So skip the clothes and head straight for the big stuff. There's probably only going to be one love seat, so if you want it to be in your living room, you better go grab it right away. Plan ahead for the year, and with any luck, you won't have to pay retail or end up stuck. Planning ahead is the best way that you can make rummage sales work for you. In the Midwest anyways, rummage sales run from April to September. So if your kid goes through a growth spurt in December and you haven't thought ahead, then you're out of luck. This happened to me this last winter. I ended up buying black shoes for my daughter at Payless for $10 when I could have gotten them for less than $1 at a rummage sale if I would have just thought ahead. So we keep our tubs out in the garage, and it doesn't take up any extra space for us, and when our kids outgrow something, we just go right down to the garage and grab the next size. It works great. Be cautious what you buy and choose with care. You can't make returns, so buyer beware. You want to be careful what types of things you're buying at rummage sales because you can't return the items and it's as-is condition. So never buy a car seat at a rummage sale because you don't know if it's been in an accident or not. Same with the crib. Cribs are oftentimes recalled. Sometimes things might be missing their pieces. For instance, this ball popper didn't have any of the balls with it, so they were selling it for only $0.25. I was able to get balls for it online for $4 shipped from the company. Like a brand new ball popper for $4.25, not bad. And if I wouldn't have been able to get the balls, then I would have only been out $0.25. So don't spend a lot of money counting on being able to get pieces online, but it's okay to take a risk every once in a while. A lot of times you can also print off instruction sheets for something on a manufacturer's website as well if those are missing. Be nice to other shoppers, and they'll be nice too, letting you know of great sales and keeping an eye out for you. Also have friends or family email them a list of things that you're looking for. They can put it in their purse and they can keep an eye out for you too, and be sure to offer to do the same for them. Once you get home, make it your routine to sanitize everything and get it clean. Sanitize everything. I'm an absolute germaphobe, and if I can be okay with using used stuff from a rummage sale, I'm sure that you can too. When you get home, just stick it all the clothes right in the washing machine. If you've got dishes or household items, send them through the dishwasher. Any toys and stuff you have, just use some cleaning products, get it all scrubbed up. I'll actually take Q-tips and toothpicks and get down in the little crevices of things. It usually only takes me about an hour to sanitize and clean everything from like a trunk full of rummage sale goods, and think about all the money that I've saved, and everything is sparkling, shining, and new when I get done with it. When you're done with things, it's your turn to have your own sale and your cash will return. As long as you didn't end up overpaying for something like buying a $2 onesie or your kids didn't destroy it, you should be able to resell your items when you're done using them and get back, I'd say, about 75% of what you paid for them. That's the awesome thing about rummage selling. It's like you're getting to use the stuff for free. You have to go through a little bit of work to do your own rummage sale, but it's not bad, and you get to make that cash back. And once again, it's awesome for the environment. So be sure you have your own rummage sale and get some of your hard-earned money back. Even though being a rapper for the day was the bomb, it's time to go back to being a mom.